What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of my Chelsea Football Manager 2017 story. And you can see here we finally do have an offer for Victor Moses. It's not as much as I would have liked, but I want to sell him, get some money. The offer is 7.75 million. It is a decent amount, probably around the value I think he's worth in terms of the amount to get for him. 14 million. Yeah, I don't think I was going to be getting that much, but he does lack mentally. I don't think he's not even Premier League quality, how he's rated in Football Manager. Those mental attributes are really poor, and if you're poor mentally, it's definitely not good enough for the Premier League, in my view, and experience in Football Manager, and also the same offer from Valencia. So surely there will be a good chance for him to move on, and he does move on to Villarreal, as you can see. The transfer window roundup, also a big signing for Tottenham in Mauro Icardi. Will be interesting to see how he does. And of course, Ante Coric will be coming to us next season. He got loaned back when we signed him. We don't really need him at the minute as well. Well, we need something. So I've changed the tactic. I wanted to go 3 centre-backs and then like 4 in the midfield, but Azpilicueta can't play right midfield, so we're going to play him in the wing-back where he's still natural. So it's a bit of a mixed formation. It's in between like 3 at the back and 4 at the back, but hopefully, like sometimes these work. So hopefully that will be the case, and we just changed that up a little bit. Again, more experimenting. And I had to change up the tactic, though, because what I was doing previously didn't work. If this doesn't work, but we have to give it a chance at the same time. If we don't do well in one game, we can't just change it and change it completely again, because the consistency won't be there, and it's not going to help us in the long run, most definitely. And don't forget, this is the beta save as well. You can see in the bottom left, this is on the beta. So I'm actually reporting things I'm noticing to Sports Interactive, like the amount of big teams I mentioned at the end of the last episode. You can see there, like big teams not performing well early. So yeah, hopefully that can get balanced well, and maybe something else you notice in this episode when we'll get to it. But yeah, I'm actually reporting things. That's what you got to do on the beta. That's what a beta is for. Report things that are really not balanced correctly in the game, that you feel anyway. And there's been a few notice of that for me anyway. I'm not sure if you notice anything. If you do, let me know the things that maybe are not correct. Because that's what we're doing at this stage of a beta of a game. So we're going into this game against Manchester City. So I'm almost taking a different view now. It's almost, I'm not really expecting, or not expecting, and it's not caring how I'm going to do, but it's more so testing the game. That's what I feel like I'm doing with this save. I feel like we're testing the game up until the full release anyway. So Manchester City has an early chance. We're back on 3D as well. Funnily enough, I think it's more smooth than the 2D, and that was very smooth. They scored in basically the first minute. Technically, the second minute, Aguero. That's not a good start, is it? They scored with their first chance. So that's probably the thing that hurts the most in Football Manager. Like when you're doing poorly and you create a new formation and tactic and you concede within the first minute. But what is better is getting an equaliser. Not right away. It was more at the end of the half. They scored at the start of the half. We started at the end of the half. You can see by the match stats as well. They were doing a bit better, had more possession, more shots. But that was actually a really nice chance created. I was happy with that. But now Fernandinho with the free kick, and he scores on the goalkeeper's side. Man, that would have been... he was like so close to it. Look at this. Look at the replay. Look how close the keeper is. It was in a good position to save it, and he couldn't save it. It was a really great strike, though. But again, you'd like to think a goalkeeper of his quality could save that Courtois, but then our goals are improving. We get another equaliser. Oscar scores in the 71st minute. I was really happy with that. Look how this played out with Marcos Alonso and then Hazard. Where I like this now, and there's a few more instances of that where, yeah, just playing low across the goalkeeper. It didn't happen that much in the past in Football Manager. Players will take shots in that kind of position. So that's really good to see. We're doing that anyway. But will we concede again right after scoring? We do. And that's honestly really, really annoying me right now. It's very, very disappointing. We get a goal, then we concede. Like, I want to get to the next stage where the team gets the next goal so we can take the lead, and it's not happening right now, and that's really frustrating me tactically, most definitely, because I think we can play well. We showed some nice signs. With the goals we scored, we could have easily got a draw if we defended that free kick, or they didn't even get the free kick in the first place. But again, it's only going to hurt the morale. A loss at home still, even though it's probably against the best team in the Premier League, in my view, Manchester City have the best players, as simply as that. And we fall to defeat, which is disappointing to get another loss, but we just have to move on. Like I mentioned already, we just got to move to the next stage, move into the next game, and hopefully we can see some fresh signs. And the good sign is there, talk about fresh signs, Hazard was the best player. We got the player of the match. One of our players was the players of the match. So we're moving slightly in the right direction, I'd like to think. And also, with a team meeting, improve the morale a little bit. Can it turn around against Liverpool? To be fair, we have some hard games coming up here, like Manchester City, then Liverpool. 2 tough games in a row. Both teams are warming up here. Hopefully, this could be the game where we get the victory. Can it be? I'm not too sure, but it's not very good being in the relegation zone as Chelsea. Like I mentioned already, whether it's beta or not, it's really disappointing that we're in this position very early in the season. Don't forget, we've played like a handful of competitive games. Lovren, he's got a little bit of a knock, a potential head injury, so I'm just tackling hard. That's a bit weird though. We're tackling hard. It's not like we're going to tackle his head, but that would be a bit dangerous. But so let's head on into the team talk, and then we'll start the match. Decent team talk, and guess what? Injuries. That's another thing I'm reporting as well. Like our best player, we pick up another injury. We've got quite a few injuries so far, and that is obviously hampering us, and will probably hamper us even more so in this game for the rest of the game against Liverpool. We have to bring on Pedro. Pedro is still a good player, but when you get your best player injured, Hazard is Chelsea's best player quite easily in my view. And then after that, we score. Or we concede, sorry. They score. But what I wanted to talk about here is the fashion we conceded in, and the fashion Liverpool scored their great, magnificent goal. It was a save. And look at Courtois. He's facing the goal. He's facing the goal when they took the shot. He wasn't even wanting to save that. Man, this needs a lot of fixes, but we get the goal back. So we're starting to do that now, getting goals back. We're scoring goals against decent teams. That's a good sign for us. The conceding goals, I hope that will kind of be ironed out with weird goals we're conceding and everything like that. I'm not sure if you think they're weird or not, but maybe just because, they're goals I'm conceding and I get frustrated because of them. Either way, we concede another one. It's the same story like against Manchester City. We score a goal, and here I just got frustrated. I just went back to the home screen. I'm just like, fuck, man, what am I supposed to do? Because we do the good thing. We get the goal back, and this is going to be another indication here. You got side tackle. We play across, and like I mentioned, that's another goal like that. I really like seeing that. And Matic scores again. That's the 3rd goal of the season. So we're getting goals from Matic. That's a good sign. So scoring goals for us is not a problem. But this time in the game, this is the thing. We just have to prevent Liverpool scoring another goal. And we're actually going to do that, but we couldn't score the next goal here ourselves. So this was an improvement. It was away from home as well, so it was a bit of a tough game. But I was still happy with what I was able to do, the direction we're heading in. But it does feel like this is not going to be a long-term save for me. Like I said, we're starting on the beta. The first season, I don't even know if I'll last because we've got expectations to win the Premier League, and being realistic, I'm going to probably finish this save finish this first season before the full game is out. So I will probably get fired, to be honest, if I'm not going to win the Premier League. But it's good to practice and hopefully find any bugs in the game and report them to Sports Interactive to iron those out before the full game gets released. And I'll start I won't start it exactly when the full game is released. Like I said, I'll be getting a new computer in mid-November, so that's when I will be. And hopefully I'll be able to run the game a bit more smoother. Even the 3D is not too bad, but just make it easier for me to record videos and everything like that. But guys, now we will get into a live game for this episode. It will be against Tottenham, and they're doing fairly well. They're in second. We need to most definitely get our first win here. because then it will be looking really, really desperate and we could come under fire. It's still very early in the season to lose your job. It wouldn't happen this early, but yeah, if we keep up this form, I wouldn't be surprised if I do. But also, I wouldn't be surprised if we turn it around in this game, and it would be an excellent game because our morale's already decent. We got a decent result against Liverpool, or a draw away from home after the team meeting, so we're still holding on to the morale, but a loss would probably get rid of that good morale, especially this kind of game. Rivals against Tottenham, a huge game, but it's not going to help us with Hazard and Willian, two of our best players. Definitely, probably 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4 best players in the team, top 4, top 3, top 4, those, especially for creating and scoring goals for us, creating chances. It's going to be tough. Also, I've changed Diego Costa to play defensive forward. That's his best role. We're going to try that and see how he goes. And with 3 centre-backs and then the wing-back in Azpilicueta, hopefully that will be able to do well for us. Marcos Alonso, ideally I would want to play the guy who would have played right back, right midfield if they could have played there, but unfortunately Azpilicueta can't. And hopefully it can be a good mix for us. It's a bit of a mix, so hopefully it can be a good mix. Okay, it's Fabregas with the free kick. Can we get something from the set piece? We do! Come on! Come on, maybe it can be the luck of the live commentary. Marcos Alonso scores a goal for us. Let's take a look at the replay as well with Fabregas. How does Alonso get to that? It was a nice far post, and he finished pretty well there. Nice to see. Hopefully we can continue on now. Come on. Just don't concede right away. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is we're trying to control the game and we don't have really high possession. Tottenham is dominating possession, but David Luiz, we could get again. Oh my god. Imagine if we scored from that. David Luiz would have made it 2-0 and then we would have been in a great position. But there's still a lot to do to make sure we win here. Courtois, well, we're starting with the ball in the majority of the highlights. I'm not sure if that's a good sign or not because Tottenham have it here, but David Luiz, if this is another chance for us, we give it away. Come on, you got to be a bit more responsible. You can't just give it away, give them possession, because that's where a chance could start. Or if we defend it again. No, we're improved defensively. I'm really happy now. Pedro! Oh, he went close. Despite only having 39% possession, we look really dangerous. That was probably our best chance in open play. Of course, we scored from the free kick. And that's most definitely our best half in Football Manager 2017. This is how I wanted to start. But maybe our season and my Football Manager 2017 season starts here. Come on. We'll go assertively and say don't get complacent out there. So again, I'm expecting you to keep a clean sheet now. I'm telling them to gain focus and a couple motivated from that as well. So we shouldn't be conceding. Just focus on the job at hand. Just play like that again. A repeat of that half and we'll win most definitely. But they've got a free kick. Eriksen, come on. There's something else I want as well, but they might... Wow. I told them to keep the focus and don't get complacent, and they score in less than a minute. How about that? They scored in less than a minute. So does that mean anything, saying focus? Do they actually focus? Because it doesn't appear. I got really excited, didn't I? I was like saying, oh yeah, this could be the start. Maybe it could be the start of the end. The beginning of the end. If we don't start getting wins soon. Oh man, that was a really good half, but Tottenham, maybe they're just going to spark into it. If we somehow lose this, man, I won't believe it. But to be honest, if you look at the stats, Tottenham have been the better team. So yeah, it's an interesting one. But the way we played the first half, what you saw from the highlights anyway, we were the better team. Lucky that wasn't a penalty or shit would have gone down, man. Come on, can we get the goal back? Pedro. It was a good challenge there. That's going to be a throw-in. It's the end of the highlight, but there's going to be a new one. Fabregas, come on. Come on, Oh, yes, it's a foul. Son. Oh, we better take this, though. We better take this. Who's going to... Yeah, Fabregas. He's got experience and most definitely quality. Can we get the lead back? It's Fabregas. Oh, and the cunt misses. Go back to fucking Arsenal, man. What the hell? How do you miss? He didn't miss. I guess you can say it was a good save. We should have had that lead back, though. Come on, that's just like gifting us a chance. Oh, man. But at the same time, I want to get a goal in open play. Not just like from a free kick or something. Come on, Pedro. Oscar, play it quick. Play it quick. Azpilicueta, pass it across goal. We've got goals like that so far you've seen in the episode, but they read it. Maybe, yeah, teams are getting used to us doing that. That could be a thing. Now, Son, who gave away the penalty. How about that? How about that? We had a penalty chance. We miss. And then the guy who conceded the penalty in Son, he got an assist right there. And wow, how about that? That sums up our season so far anyway. Just pretty much, it was a great first half. You could say faultless, and had an opportunity to get the lead back as well, and we missed the penalty. It was saved. It sums up the season so far. I thought, yeah, we were turning it around, but not to be. We'll go attacking. Instructions as well. Yeah, we're playing more direct now. We'll try and go higher tempo and high defensive line, trying to exploit the flank. I think that's working because we're running down the wings a lot, then coming in and playing those balls across the keeper. I think, yeah, those are what we are scoring from. Maybe change float crosses into whipped. I'm pretty sure I had them whipped. I don't know why they're on float. That's something else fishy, but I don't know. I don't know why I thought to have it on float. That's why, yeah, I'm not sure why it was like that. And the problem is our injuries with the wingers. We don't have someone fresh to come on for Pedro or Oscar. That's the predicament we're in right now. Or even if we want to go more attacking, we take Azpilicueta. We don't have a right midfielder to come on. Man, those injuries are killing us right now. I guess Kante, Fabregas, his confidence is going to be gone because he missed that penalty. Kante will be better as a box-to-box midfielder. But yeah, that first half, man, I told the team to concentrate, and what we get from that, conceding 2 goals and missing a penalty, that's like the opposite to not being complacent. That is being complacent. That's frustrating. I honestly thought this would have been a win, the way we played the first half. But in the end, it's just going to... Oh, my God, man. This is horrendous. Honestly, at some point during this season, I probably will get fired. If I turn it around, it won't be early in the season. But, yeah, you can't see us winning the Premier League from this deep. But, come on, man. Yeah, like, what can we do from this point? Not much. Any changes I make... we can only just take off Diego Costa, man. Like, yeah, just add another striker instead. Batshuayi, complete forwards, and I guess, yeah, a mix of that with the injuries. It's been hard, but the first half we had the first half was good. Oh, what happened? I'm shocked. If you would have told me, like with that first half, and you told me I would have got a penalty in the second half, I would have thought we would have won for sure. Like we're winning in 1-0, and then you would have told me I get a penalty as well in the second half. I would have thought it would have been a win for sure, but now the goalkeeper stuffing around. Can we get a goal here? But it would be getting my slim hopes up for something from this game. It's just not going to happen. Cahill, Matic, Kante, come on. Some hope at least, but we lose it. They're probably more likely to score. Eriksen, Courtois. He just dealt with that. I guess we can't forget as well, Tottenham are actually having a good season, but how did we let them score 3 goals in the second half? They didn't score any in the first half. Wow. Man, I should have realized this. I shouldn't have got too excited. So this could be the turning point and that kind of stuff. Like I was really convinced we were going to win this game. I thought we had it, honestly. Like in that first half, it was a great first half. I couldn't see Tottenham doing what they did in the second half. And they go top now. This is not very good. Yeah, that's just frustrating. I'm disappointed. Obviously, something needs to be looked into when you say don't get complacent. Obviously, the players need to reflect that, especially when they get a good reaction from that. So, something else to report. But guys, we're going to have to leave it here. I'm really disappointed now, and I wouldn't say I'm losing interest, but it's very disappointed. Like, I'm not very excited to play the next games because we're not really showing good signs, but I will push through it. I'll wait until the full game comes out so I can start my new save. But like I said, when I get a new PC as well, will be mid-November, high quality. That's something to look forward to as well, and hopefully will make me excited to start like a new save, lower league management. But yeah, I guess I still want to do some more testing here. I guess I got to look at that in that point of view, but it's just depleting to see the team you're managing as well. It's not really going the way you plan, especially we had a good half. Though at least I had a good half. That's something to look forward to. But football is played 2 halves. 2 halves of 45 minutes, not one 45-minute game. So that's it for now. I'm a bit disappointed. I thought we were going to win. Again, I keep repeating that, but I can't believe it, but that's the way it panned out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video anyway. Drop a like. I'd like to see more likes on the video to tell me you want to see more Football Manager videos. But that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. That's AIDS, man.